So we're going to start with a recipe that's one of our most popular recipes at Phuket Cleanse, and you're not going to get this anywhere else because it was invented right here. Now, it's a Thai dish called Laab, and you may know of it because it's actually a mainstay of Thai home cooking. So if there's a Thai family you know and love and you've eaten at their house, you might have had Laab. Or if you've eaten at some of the street restaurants where the Thais eat when you're in Thailand, you might have eaten Laab. However, the Laab you would have eaten has dead pigs in it, otherwise known as pork. But the great news is you don't have to have any dead animals in your Laab. You can have your Laab raw and you can have your Laab vegetarian. So basically the concept behind Laab is to create a meat texture. Again, this is the concept behind a raw Laab. So I want to do something like 50% raw ground almonds and 50% soaked mushrooms. So the mushrooms were just soaked in a little bit of water. If you want, you can add a little bit of salt to it to get a softer texture. So I'm just mixing this up, and I'm going to add just a touch of salt. And this, just a little bit of salt, and I'm putting a little bit of chopped galangal. And galangal's in the ginger family. I call it the big, bad, older, weird cousin of ginger. If you've ever had a Thai coconut milk soup at a Thai restaurant called Tom Kha, then you've had galangal, because Kha is actually galangal. That's how they say galangal, a lot easier. So we've got those few ingredients. And now we'll add a little bit of cilantro right here, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of green onions, chopped green onions, just a touch. Nothing should be overpowering. Everything is quite subtle. Now you got to be careful with raw onions. Raw onions can be quite strong. Here in Thailand, they're very strong. So I'm just going to put maybe like 2 little onions in. I know in the States we get like red onions that aren't so strong. Just a touch of fresh mint. Now this is what the Thais insist we have to use, but if you want a truly raw dish, you wouldn't use this. And this is rice powder that you could get at a Southeast Asian restaurant. Also, Koreans use rice powder to make certain Korean dishes. Even kimchi is made with rice powder. So that's it. Now, one thing that some people like to add is soy sauce. Certainly they'd add that in Thailand. We use Bragg's liquid aminos. That's an organic soybean, and it's non-GMO soybeans, and it has no MSGs or preservatives or nasty chemicals. So this is Laab. You saw how fast and easy it is to make. You could throw all these ingredients in a food processor. The most important thing is to have the right amount of lime. You don't want so much lime where you taste it, it should be quite subtle. It shouldn't taste limey. It just should be bringing out the flavors of everything else. So that's our raw meat dish. I say meat because it's very meaty. Now if you want it really meaty, you could put it in a food processor or grind it in a mortar and pestle. And there you go. This is one of the most popular dishes at Phuket Cleanse, and that's saying a lot. Let me taste it. Good. Excellent.